Black is back. Yeah, of course, Monday's coming up again, but off of that depressing note, I think we even got much more winter weather coming here. Reality is that most people hide their reality. Most reality is under the surface, and that's the reality. That's what makes this world so weird, guys. How weird it is. Yes, it is very weird. The reality is that most people like to hide their reality. They keep it behind closed doors. They don't want anybody to know what they're thinking or feeling or doing or whatever. And why do they do that? You always got to ask why. Well, it's simple. Because they know that they know that everybody thinks different. That's what makes this a hell realm. Everybody thinking different. That's what makes this a hell realm, guys. That's a dead giveaway if this is a hell realm. Heaven would be a place where everybody thinks the same. Hell is a place where everybody thinks different. Hell is other people, right? Why would you want to bring kids into that? Because it's just the thing to do. Oh, come on, guys. We are so much more than this, and all this stuff is everything that you experience in this life is an end result of a long chain of events where it's all about control and power and meaningless bullshit everywhere. Just, yeah, pretty much. Thank you. Gracias. Getting. That's what it is, guys. Come on. You know I'm right on a deep subliminal level. You know I'm right. Because it's just we know the truth within us. Because there's nothing out there. We're looking out there for answers. There's nothing there. That's why you feel so alone in life. Because you're always looking out there for answers. There's nothing out there, man. Because we already are the universe, and we bring everything forth. We're like consciousness looking out into the edge of the universe, not the other way around, where we're just, you know. A lot of people think that we are in the world, and then everything is way out there somewhere, and we're just here. And no, let's face it. That's how a lot of us are brought up. The fact of the matter is that everything exists beyond this world. And I don't, just even when I said that just now, it's like, oh, he's Black Hole's talking about, oh, it's out there, we got to go get it. No, it exists beyond this world because we're always looking out there and we don't realize that everything is within. We're looking the wrong way. Everything is not out there. Everything is in here within us. It's you might think of it as God or source or whatever is at the center of the universe, and we're all parts of that, and we have extended our consciousness across the whole multi-dimensional universe to witness this physical dense realm. And that's why it's so difficult, because everybody thinks different. Everything's slowed down here, so it's only natural that everybody's gonna not quite know what anybody's thinking. The reality is that every true reality exists behind the scenes. And it's like, you'd look out there for answers, and then it's all confusing, right? You look out there for answers, and it's all confusing. I'll give you an example of this, like, puppetry. It's like, oh, it seems so real, and it's like, oh, it's just somebody doing a puppet string. Or you go another example. You go to the movie house. Oh, it's so real, and then you realize you look behind you. Oh, it's just the light on the screen, the projector. It's like, oh yeah, well, it's not real then, right? Hey man, I want you to ask yourself this question: where did all those ideas come from? Where'd they come from? Did they come from a screen that's just there, or did they come from somebody designing something, or paintings? These pictures that people paint, these songs that people write, these games that people play, all these coping mechanisms we have in this hell realm. Why are they coping mechanisms? Well, basically, people, it's because we're beyond this world. And once again, there he is saying it again. Very funny. There's nothing out there. The belief that you have to go out there to get stuff, that's evil. The word live spelled backwards. You've forgotten to live. And money is at the root of this. You got to make that money to go out there and get what, you don't realize that you already have it within. Because you might think of God's source as the center of the universe, the creator of all things, and we already exist on that, and we have extended our consciousness, our I am simple consciousness, creator of all things. We have extended that across the whole multi-dimensional universe to be looking out into these, this animal body. This is, that we inhabit, not the other way around. A lot of people think that, we're humans, or, consciousness can take on any form. you know. And it's just, a lot of people just think that we're humans having a conscious experience, but that doesn't make sense, guys. We're consciousness having a human experience. We can take on any form we want. For goodness sake, dogs and cats can hear and see better than us. That's a dead giveaway that, we're not superior. We're just having an experience. The only superiority is beyond form. Which is that without consciousness, without awareness of self, nothing would exist. And that's where all this stuff comes from. And that's why it's like, the real reality is covering up the reality, because everybody's afraid of what everybody else thinks, and nobody can just get along and mind their own business. Oh, you got to think my way. Everybody trying to sway each other in their own ways. The real reality is that everything is below the surface, and that we're so much more than what we think and feel that we are. That's what you got to understand, people. Okay, guys, that's it for this one. Black Hole over and out. I'll see you guys again when the time is right. Love you all. Peace. Bye-bye.